The content on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Please contact a professional when it comes to your financial needs. Over the years we've been doing this, we've always focused on the how to. We are not a financial advisor, but we are technicians that are trying to get you more education and more comfortable with placing orders on the different platforms. Today is no different. We're going to be showing you how to place a limit order on the Robinhood platform. Let's get into it right here, right now on the Ujama Network. Only things you really need to focus on when it comes to making limit orders is the market price, which is the current price of what you're buying, be it stock or crypto, and what your buy in and get out price is. That's going to be your limit price. So in the limit buy order, you can only initiate that limit order if or when the price of that commodity dips below or equal to the market price. In other words, if we want to jump in and buy a commodity, it has to fall to a particular point. For instance, let's say the current price of our example here in XRP is around $2.08 or 9 cents. Now, you can set that limit buy order only if it is below that $2.08. So like $2.05 or something like that. And that's when it will initiate. It's the exact opposite with a limit sell order. You can only sell a particular commodity once it raises above the current market price. You can set it for market price and above. So understand, buying low, selling high. Let's see how that works out. For our example, we're going to focus on purchasing cryptocurrency, particularly XRP. Now, you can apply the limit orders to stocks by simply going to your investing portion of your app here and pull up your different stocks. I keep mine on the list here. And we're assuming that you've already added some funds to your account. And that'll be indicated here in this section here, what you have available to spend. But again, for our example, we're going to go ahead and look at some crypto and particularly some XRP, which is right here behind my face. I want to do a limit buy order. Now, looking at the limit buy order screen, and you want to make sure that's selected here, not a market order, but a limit order. Go ahead and click that. And what we're focusing on is the XRP market price. That's the current price right now. It's $2.08. Remember, with a limit buy order, it will only initiate if it's at or below that $2.08. So let's talk about how much we're going to purchase. I want to use about, let's say I make 75 bucks. When that limit price hits, oh, $2.06. All right. And we're going to go ahead and review the order. You get the notifications. You're placing a $75 limit order, an XRP that's good for 90 days. Your order will be routed to the market makers and will execute if the XRP price decreases to that lower price. Once executed, the transaction may not be undone. Let's go ahead and submit the buy order and just make sure that you have your funds in the account and hit done. Now, one more thing to review before we get into the sell portion of this is to scroll down on your page and look at your history, and you'll go ahead and see what you've actually done. There's the limit buy order that we placed, and there's the limit price. You can cancel or refresh that order, and it's going to be filled right here once that order hits that price. Remember, it doesn't execute until the price reaches that $2.06. Now, understand, the funds are not going to be there available for you to sell, even though they're still out there on the app. We entered $75. This is what we have available. This $75 is locked up until that order fails or is canceled. As it would imply, the sell is just the exact opposite. You want to have that commodity in your portfolio before you initiate that. Currently, I don't have any to sell. Go ahead and click on sell XRP. You see, I have nothing available there. But if you do, or when you do, when my buy order executes, what I would do is set a limit price to sell it at. And remember, you can't sell it unless it's above the market price. So current price is $2.08, and we want to make sure we sell it at $2.20. That's what you would use to place that order. But again, I don't have any funds there. I don't plan on buying any tonight, but it would come out of your available XRP, not cash. And that's how you would execute it. The goal of all this is to make sure that you have a familiarity with the application so you're not fumbling and stumbling around when it comes time to make a purchase or a decision, and want to be able to get in and out of an order as quickly as possible. That way, your goals of making your generational wealth dreams come true are that much easier. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.